guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't even know where to start with this one. This case, there was no murder, okay, but it could have been. Oh boy, it could have been. This is the craziest plot y'all about to hear. It's the craziest plot for me to read. We have a man who met a woman on the dating app. Oh God, these dating apps, oh my goodness. It didn't work out, okay, so they broke up. On one side, you have somebody moving on the other side, you have the man who cannot move on. So what does he do? He tried to murder her. He tries to murder the woman. Oh, it gets worse, you guys. We got him not being able to take the rejection. So what does he do? He called up a friend to help plot a murder for somebody he used to talk to. Now, the woman has a daughter. I don't know the age, but I believe she is a younger daughter. Their plot is something from like a raunchy horror movie. Something from like Hostel, y'all, when I tell y'all, like, it's dark. I'm talking about we have him plotting to scalp the woman. We have him plotting to feed the daughter to a live python, sending rats to the home, sending poop to the home, blowing up the house. Now, out of everything I said, what do y'all think he actually did? Because there's something he did. This man blew up their house. It was just, y'all, it's oh my God, non-stop, just, it's like throwing curveballs everywhere. Oh my God. This man who couldn't take the rejection, who got broken up with, plotted to murder this woman. He blew up her house. Now, everything I said is what they had planned. They just didn't get to it. But they actually blew up their house. The woman and the daughter was in the home. They were able to leave. But you have this man who cannot take, he's just so mad he got broken up with. His manly ego got broken up with, that he plotted all of this stuff to murder this woman. He told her she was gonna die. There's text messages. There's like him with his friend. They have CCTV like footage of them in a black car by the home. Like they made a bomb and blew up the house. Y'all, when I tell y'all this is the most insane plot I've ever heard. The fact that they actually said they was going to feed the daughter to a live python. They were going to scalp the woman and then kill her. When I say the male ego is on another level, like we're seeing a lot of more crimes with men who can't take rejection. Now, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see more cases on this. Keep scrolling on their site, you'll see comments. Now, the comments you have in here is what you should see, how they're talking about how men are crazy, how why can't people take rejection? But you're also seeing a lot of women calling these dudes inbred incels. I think that's so funny. I love that word. That's a good word. I might use it on here. Y'all know something? I was talking about a case and it was about a dude that got broken up with, actually ironic. And I called him an incel and I used it on the hashtag on TikTok and they got banned. The hashtag, they removed the hashtag because they said it was a hate word. I'm like, out of all things, that's a hate word? Really? Okay. That's why I don't like to post on TikTok, because I'm like, they too soft over there for me. But, yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's so much more to it, y'all. Also, like, more stuff they was planning to do. But you have this man who's just so mad he got broken up with. Once again, his online dating is already scary enough. But it's like, God, she dodged the bullet not talking to him. But then the only thing is you got this man who is like now planning your murder because you broke up with him. It's so scary. So let's get into it, y'all. When I say this is just insane, oh, it's insane. Let's get into it. Man plots to feed ex's daughter to a large python and scalp her mom before blowing up her house when the relationship went south. So left to right, we have Stephen Glosser and we have Caleb Kinsley. I don't know who is the ringleader, but I got a feeling it's the one. I'm going to guess, y'all. I got a feeling it's the one to the left because he looked like he don't care. I don't know, but these are the two friends, okay, y'all? These are the two people. Two men in Georgia are facing a state federal felony charges for allegedly blowing up a woman's house last year while also plotting to scalp the victim and feed her young daughter to a large python. Stephen Glossner, 37, and Caleb Kinsley, 34, were indicted on charges of stalking, using an explosive to commit another felony offense, conspiracy to use an explosive to commit a felony, and possession of an unregistered destruction device, authorities announced. Kinsley was also charged with making false statements during the purchase of a firearm and being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. According to a news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Georgia, the men were indicted by a federal grand jury earlier this month. Authorities state in a criminal complaint that the duo conspired to kill, harass, intimidate, or injure the victim and her child. The complaint alleges that from December 2022 to January 2023, Glosser and Kinsley used electronic communications to place the victim under surveillance and use a destructive device during the conduct. Prosecutors said the men used cell phones to plot the victim's demise through myriad sadistic methods. So before we get into the exact plot, because that's what they're about to tell us, let's talk about this right now, okay? How crazy and deranged do you have to be to go this far just because you got dumped, because somebody don't want to be with you because you're mental, because you're crazy, because you got anger issues, because you know what, I don't know why they broke up, I don't care. Obviously they didn't know each other that long, but it's like, it's called moving on. It's called getting over it. What is going on with people, y'all? This was during COVID, December 2022. I believe COVID was still here, yeah, because COVID is still here, but it was bad during that time too. So you have these two dudes, and I don't know who's who, y'all. I don't know which is which, but they both did it, so here we go. You have these two men really stalking this woman, trying to murder her and her daughter just because she dumped one of them. Oh my God, the male ego is so fragile, it's crazy. You know, yeah, this happened to women too, but we're not talking about women. We're talking about this case. Now, that's why I always say that, y'all, because you got people in comments sometimes be like, well, man, women do it too. Women be crazy too with jealousy. Okay, and it happens. So when it happens, when I do a case about that, I will mention that, okay? But I'm talking about this case. This is so insane. That's why I'm talking about it. These men are disgusting, and you have them going that far just because they got broken, that one of them got broken up with, that they had to like plot this murder. And also, how do you, I don't understand this. How do you get a friend to agree with this? How do you get a friend to go along with your horrible, deranged plans? How can they be okay with that? They're sick too. Let's read exactly what they thought, y'all. Let's get into it. This included plans to acquire and shoot arrows into the victim's front door, acquire and release a large python into the victim's home to eat the victim's daughter, acquire and mail dog feces to the victim's home, acquire and mail dead rats to the victim's home, to scalp the victim, and to blow up the victim's home, the complaint states. Glosser and Kinsley were ultimately successful in blowing up the victim's home, authorities allege. The victim and her daughter were both at home at the time of the explosion, but were able to escape unscathed, authorities said. Yo, I can't even imagine meeting somebody that local. Like, oh my God. Like, I literally cannot imagine you're talking to somebody, then y'all break up, you leave on bad terms. Okay, whatever. We didn't know each other that long anyway. I don't care. You're not the baby's father. Like, this ain't got, we're done. Get over it. Whatever. I'm going to get over it. I got a daughter to take care of. I cannot imagine them seeing them stalk you, knowing they're texting you, because they're going to talk about that too, texting you about like killing you. Like, you find out they blew up your home. Like, they're the reason. Like, can you imagine being in the home at the time? Like, thank God they were able to get out, that they weren't exactly by the location where they blew it up at. Oh my God, because they would have been disintegrated, blown up. I just can't imagine after all that, finding out that it was that dude. I would probably most likely put two and two together. I'm like, okay, we didn't end off in good terms, so 100% is him. But can y'all just imagine how crazy a guy has to be? How fragile is your ego, dude? There are billions of people out here, so many women for everybody, but nope, you got people who just they want to inflict pain, they want to hurt others, they really want to. I am so sick of human beings. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Who thinks to plan to release a snake into the home to eat the daughter? Who even, how does that even come out your mouth, sir? Who thinks of to scalp a victim, to scalp the woman? Oh my God. Do y'all even know what that means? That means taking a blade or a knife of some sort and scalping them, taking their hair off. That's so dark, and I just got chills talking about that. Peeling it back, okay? That's what that means. It's like you see that in horror movies, fictional horror movies, okay? Like, and then, you know, serial killers that actually did that in the 90s. Oh my God. That's some sick, sadistic stuff. That's twisted. Oh, he's twisted, y'all. And I'm 100% the man would have did it because he blew up the house. I wish he didn't. It's like, out of all this stuff, I'm pretty sure y'all was probably thinking, when I said which one y'all think he actually did, y'all probably thought he released rats or something, or the poop on the door. Y'all, I'm pretty sure nobody was thinking the man actually blew up the home. Yes, he blew up the home. How crazy was that man? Was, okay? Him and the friend, delusional. And I already know they not getting life in prison because nobody died, because for some reason, people, just because they don't die, they don't get life in prison is crazy. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. That plot was wild, y'all. I told y'all, it's like, you be like, how do people really think like this? How can you be that crazy and really say this stuff out loud? So if I had an ex-boyfriend right now and I hated him with all my life, okay, because he did me wrong and we just left with bad terms. Now, I'm not mental. I don't have problems, okay? I don't care about people that much. I really don't. The sight of looking at somebody 24/7 actually makes my head hurt. So, like, I don't even like talking to people all day. I don't like texting people. I just don't. I like my peace. Good luck to me when I get married. God, if I get married, because, geez, I'm talking about, it take a lot. It take literally nothing to annoy me, y'all. Like, I get annoyed so quick. But, like, at the same time, I can control it. It's just that I get annoyed, like, I just get annoyed at looking at people for so long. I just really like I like my space, okay? Like, I wouldn't get annoyed that bad, like, especially if I like the person, but I really think it's good for human beings to have their own space and to, like, and if you're dating, it's good to, like, you know, take time for yourself. People don't do that, and that's why you got crazed murders going on in couples, because they need to get away. It's like, obviously, don't do that. That doesn't justify nothing. It's like, I'm saying that people need to stop thinking like so much with anger and just go take a break, go somewhere, relax, rejuvenate, and take it all in. Be happy you got somebody. Be happy, you know, somebody's like loving you. Just relax. But I'm single, so that's why I say I like to be alone. So I just wouldn't, if I had an ex-boyfriend like that, I wouldn't think about him. I would not. Trust me, I would not. I'm dead serious, y'all. You're not supposed to think, like, leave them alone. Y'all are exes for a reason. Now, you got couples that always get back together. You know what? That toxic stuff, do what you do. But I'm that person. You broke up for a reason. It's not happening again. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people need to really realize that two people cannot, like, it's possible that y'all are not compatible. Stop trying to make it work when it won't. You may just not be compatible, especially if you broke up many times. But anyways, y'all, I just wouldn't think about it. But this man, y'all met on a dating app, bro. Y'all don't know each other like that. And It's that bad that he had to take it up there and had the most insane plot to murder this woman and her daughter. Oh my God. The complaints state that 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓 located the victim's home address via internet searches based on an image of the house that she had previously shared with him. He then used his cell phone to get directions to the house. Let me pause right there real quick too also. This also shows you, maybe he picked her up once, but he didn't even know her address. Y'all, they didn't know each other like that. So you got, like, that's why I don't understand why they said, like, this wasn't a real relationship. Come on, they were not boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, if you don't know where she lived, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend, trust me. It's like, they didn't take that out of the title. But it's like, it's just somebody he hooked up with, or probably hooked up with, I don't know, or just went on a few dates with. I don't think they were boyfriend and girlfriend. I wouldn't go that far because he didn't even know where she lived at, or maybe she moved. It could be that thing, but I don't think they were boyfriend and girlfriends, y'all, because you also have this within like a month of him stalking her. So yeah, no, they were not boyfriend and girlfriends. Meanwhile, Kenzie allegedly purchased tannerite, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's right, a brand of binary explosive shooting target designed to blow up when struck by a high-velocity bullet and used mostly for long-range target practice. The duo allegedly used the binary explosive material from the targets as well as other chemical agents to create an improvised explosive device. In the early morning hours of January 13, 2023, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓 and Kenzie allegedly went to the victim's home on Dreamery's Lake Court in Richmond Hill, Georgia, where they constructed the device and used it to blow up the victim's home. During a preliminary court appearance last year, an ATF investigator said that 𒂂💂💓 and the victim had initially met through an online dating app, but the quasi-relationship did not last long and they ended up blocking each other. That's when Kenzie, 𝒂𝒂💓's friend and roommate at the time, got involved in the situation and allegedly helped 𒂂💂💓 plan to revenge the victim. So it's that dude, 𒂂💂💓. I was wondering who she was talking to, but it's him. His roommate and friend, Caleb Kinsey, there was a text message from him to the victim and then eventually an internet source that we identified as a potential internet source that the number came back to that made comments asking if she wanted to die, that the demons would kill her, the ATF agent reportedly testified. The agent also said they obtained photographic evidence implicating the two men in the bombing and that an eyewitness saw a black SUV later linked to Kinsey speeding away from the area immediately after the bombing. The photographic evidence was reportedly obtained after the men's cell phones were seized and searched. They were both posing with tannerite hats on, the ATF agent reportedly said. We also have evidence of 80 pounds of tannerite being ordered and delivered to the residence. Both men remain in detention without bond. Talk about a movie, a scary movie, y'all. Oh my God, it's so much like, geez. These dudes, they didn't even care if they got caught. That's how you know, y'all. It's so much stuff that went back to them. They got photos with the stuff on, the tannerites. Is that how you say it? The tannerites hat and the tannerite. Them outside the victim's home in a car registering back to them. Like, wow. Text messages from the friend threatening her. How do you get people into this? Like, that's how you know they both are probably doing something crazy. And then I believe that the friend was the convicted felon. Like, we have convicted felons on this. Oh my God. Like I said, they were not together. This is not boyfriend and girlfriend. I need to say this so you realize that these people are just crazy and can't get it. Well, he was crazy and just couldn't just mad. He got rejected probably, but you got her blocking him and they blocked each other. But I definitely believe that he was just his ego, because it's like, what makes it like nothing is that bad to go this far? Oh my God, y'all, we really are living in a world where people just can't take rejection. People are like going batshit crazy when they get broken up with, murder, planning a murder, trying to scalp people. Like, what world do we live in? This cannot be real life. Like, oh my God, I'm so sick of people. Like, oh my God, y'all need to go outside and touch some grass if y'all that demented and that obsessed. Like, you're stalking this woman. Like, how crazy can somebody be? Why would you put that much energy into somebody you're not talking to no more? I don't understand that. I don't understand. This is my thing with people who talk to people and then break up. Like I said, they weren't, but I'm talking about couples when this happens, like when people break up. I never understood how people can and like use so much of their energy to like put on somebody else? Why would you want to bring all this negativity to somebody else just because you broke up with them? Just because they're an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend does not mean you have to be a negative person. Just because your guys are exes does not mean y'all have to hate each other. Like, God, that mean it wasn't a good relationship, okay? Because if it was a really good relationship, y'all can leave with good terms. Like, I just don't understand that. There's a lot of toxic people in this world, y'all, and they do be meeting and dating, and it's scary because when they break up, all hell break loose. Y'all, this is insane. I'm pretty sure I think I said everything I need to say throughout the video. It's only so much I can say. It was a crazy plot. The plot is what got me, y'all. Him threatening to scalp the mom, send a python in there to kill and eat the daughter. Do pythons even do that? This is not an anaconda. I don't know. Trying to send the mouses up in there, dead mice. Poop on the door. Trying to mail dog feces, but he blew up the home. I'm just like, how? I can't, like, y'all. The things you know. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you meet online. You never know if they'll do something like this. And that's the scary part because you really don't know. Oh my God, y'all, I cannot meet people online. I keep trying, but I really cannot do this. This stuff is really telling me that I need to stop. I'm gonna just have to meet somebody in person because, and they can do the same thing even in person. You just don't know people. I don't even know, how can you do this? How can you really legit meet a good person? I just feel like people are not good nowadays. Like, I feel like people really need to just go find themselves, relax, and then get into a relationship once they're okay mentally. A lot of people have mental health problems and they don't want to admit it or get help, so they'd rather just walk around angry and, you know, deal with it themselves, and that's scary. But I don't even know if he have anger. This man just have anger issues, okay? I would definitely mental, yeah. No, I wouldn't say mental because I think he just a deranged dude. Is that mental? I call everything mental, y'all. I don't know. Anger is not a mental health. It's just people that's just crazy. That's when I call people crazy, because he's crazy. This was crazy, y'all. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay alert, stay aware, stay aware, stay aware. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful. Seriously, you never know. It's scary out here, y'all. Oh my God, I just can't imagine somebody trying to blow my house up with me in it. Like, how crazy can people be? Stay safe out there, y'all. Ladies, I'm talking to y'all. Bye.